Did you know that at the ancient Olympic Games, cows were burned, athletes died, and everybody was naked? To give you an idea of how important the Olympic Games were for ancient Greeks, when Persia attacked Greece, which was the greatest military threat that Greece had ever faced, the various Greek cities decided to unite to form a single, unified, stronger army. But actually, despite the impending menace of the Persians invading Greece, they delayed forming this army. You know why? Because nobody wanted to miss the Olympic Games. That's how important they were. All of this to say that the Olympic Games were a very big deal. They were not just games, they had a very religious, very sacred meaning. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the games took place every 4 years from 776 BC to at least 393 AD. All free Greek men were allowed to attend and to compete. It didn't matter the class, from farmers to royals. Although the majority of the Olympians were soldiers. Women couldn't attend, let alone participate. However, there was a loophole to this misogynistic rule. Chariot owners and not chariot riders were declared Olympic champions, and anybody could be a chariot owner. There is actually one female that made history as an Olympic winner since she was a very successful chariot owner. If you're curious to know more about her, just let me know in the comments and I can make a video. The Olympic Games started off with slaughtering a cow in honor of Zeus. Once the cow had been slaughtered and cooked, and a part of the meal had been offered to the god, the rest could go to the people. So in a sense, the Olympic Games basically started with a barbecue. For the first 250 years, even more, the Olympic Games always took place in Olympia, which is right here. It was a very important religious sanctuary. The games lasted for 5 days. Every day, the stadium would see at least 40,000 people. The disciplines were running, jumping, throwing, boxing, wrestling, and pancrazio, which in English I believe is pancreation. I almost forgot, and chariot racing. I'm saving the 10 weirdest facts for part 2.